Hello everyone, I'm Archana Modi Singhania from Areen Listen to Your Heart Indore. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, this is the beautiful vintage frame on my table. You could see that we would be creating in our tutorial video today, and you can see the beautiful rustic and shabby effect we have given here with lots of techniques, quite simple but very interesting to work with. And guys, we are giving DIY kits also of this beautiful panel. So if you are looking out for craft supplies, you can book your craft supplies with us through our FB and IG pages. The links are given in the description. And before I start the video, let me just show you the DIY kit that we are giving to all of you. So this is the first thing that you will get in the DIY kit, MDF base. With that, we would be giving you our decoupage paper. We would be giving you the cutout of this beautiful elementary sheet, a checkered stencil, some MDF embellishments. We will be giving you MDF border embellishment, antique frame, swirl, lace cutouts, and also we would be giving you our favorite chalk paints. So you would get a metallic golden color. You would also get a grandeur color. We would be giving you the packaging of 50 grams here and a dark night color. So all these material you will get in your DIY kit. So what are you waiting for? Start booking your kits with us right now, and do like, share and subscribe our channel. Also, if you like the video tutorial, do send us a thumbs up in the comment section. Thank you so much for being with us, guys. Let's start with the tutorial. So to start here, friends, I've taken my MDF base and I'm applying my decoupage glue all over the base, making sure that I'm covering all the edges and the corners. And after doing so, I'm gonna paste my decoupage paper on the base. So this beautiful paper is from the store. Yes, it is from the Areen collection, and the MDF base again is available at the store. So you guys can connect with us on Facebook and Instagram. The links are given in the description, and you can book your required craft supplies with us. You can book our DIY kits also. So after sticking the decoupage paper, I'm just sanding the edges to get the finished look. And after that, I'm using my chalk paints here, the beautiful shades Dark Night and Grandeur. And these two colors are so apt for this decoupage paper. You would see it will blend with the paper very nicely. So here with my flat brush, I'm using brush number 5 by Areen, and I am just giving a very raw border on all 4 sides. You can see I'm not being very proper, I am being very casual here, and I'm blending both the colors together. I'm quickly gonna cover all 4 sides. Make sure you do it at a fast pace before the color dries completely. And after using my brush, I'm gonna use my palette knife, and with my palette knife I'm using the Grandeur color. I'm taking the Grandeur color and I'm just giving some more color. I'm just applying some more color on all 4 sides, and I'm gonna give a very rough edged look here. So why we have used palette knife here? Because I want to give it a bit of thickness. I want to give thickness to the frame, to the color here. That is why I have used my palette knife here. And we are done. For next step, I'm using my antique frame. So those who have booked this DIY kit with us, you will get this MDF frame in the kit itself. And at the center part, I'm doing the decoupage with my decoupage paper itself. So this is a very beautiful paper of Victorian figures, Victorian ladies, and just the simple process of decoupage, just applying the glue and pasting the decoupage paper and sanding it properly to get the proper shape. Just make sure when you are pasting the decoupage papers, there are no creases, no air bubbles. Press it properly. Now here again, I'm taking my beautiful checkered stencil and I'm taking my Grandeur color here. So I'll be doing stenciling in 3 different ways. So when you're doing stenciling, make sure you're taking a very little amount of color in your stencil brush, dab the extra color and then apply a very little color through your stencil. So here I'm doing stenciling at some parts of my base. And now I'm gonna use my metallic golden color. So with my metallic golden color, I'm gonna do stenciling in three different ways. So one is the basic stenciling where I would be mixing both the colors together. In the second one, I'm gonna give a bit of illusion, a bit of layered look. And for the third one, I'm gonna increase the illusion here so you could see the layered look I'm gonna give. You have to place your stencil in a way that you get the proper illusion that you want for your artwork. See, so three different looks in one base. And for the next step now, I have painted the outer side of my antique frame with the grandeur, and with the same brush, with the same stencil brush, I'm just moving it vertically and horizontally on my frame. So it is going to give a very minute checkered look to the frame, you would see once you will do it. So move your brush completely at vertical side once and then at horizontal side once. So this is going to give a very nice and vintage checkered look to your frame. See, so the very beautiful look we have created on the frame, and you could see that our artwork has started taking its shape. And now with my grandeur color, I'm just giving the finishing to the edges of my center part of antique frame. So I'm doing it with my finger only. I find it very quick and easy when I use my finger for coloring. I'm quickly gonna cover the complete edges of the oval, and now with my metallic golden color, I'm gonna add on to the edges a bit more. So again, I'm taking a very little amount of color on my finger and on the edges of my center part of the frame. I'm just giving a very nice and very sleek border. You could see I'm giving a very sleek border to the oval. So we are done with the frame part, and again I'm applying the metallic golden color on all four sides of my base. So what would happen here, the color that we have applied with the palette knife, that is going to work as a texture that we have applied to the base, and we are enhancing the textured look with our metallic golden color here. So I'm quickly gonna cover all four sides with the same technique, just taking a very little amount of color on my fingertip and applying it on the frame part. So these layering things are really important when you're working on an art project. The more and more you provide it with layers, the more it looks beautiful. And now because both the colors golden and grandeur blended together, so we are gonna give one more layer of golden color here. So now I'm gonna increase the illusion on all three sides, you could see. See, so what will happen, you will get a very nice and you know, that kind ombre kind of effect on all three designs. Now here I'm using my MDF border. I'm just using the upper part of it. It is a double layered border, but I'm using just the upper part, and I'm gonna color it with my grandeur color, just simply applying the color. And once dry, I'm going to give shading with my stencil brush on the border with the dark night color. So here I'm not using my metallic golden color, I'm using my black color. And again I'm using this beautiful swirl and the lace. All these material are available at the store. You can book these supplies with us on our FB and Instagram pages. The link is given in the description. So again I'm gonna color the swirl with Grandeur color. And we're gonna dry it. So now is the time to stick the laces. We have completed all our elements and now we will place everything together. So let's start sticking the lace. You have to cut the lace according to the size of the base, and I'm sticking it with the glue gun. So just set your lace first according to your base and then stick it from the back side. I'm not sticking it from the front side. The front side is left like this only. I'm sticking it at the back side only. So sticking it from the back side is gonna give a very nice look at the front side. If we'll stick it from the front, it would show somewhere that we have stick the lace. That is the reason why we are sticking it from the back side. So our lace sticking is done, and now we are going to place the MDF embellishments, MDF borders and frames all together. We are going to set all the things together, and this is how we are going to place everything. And with the glue, you can use any glue here. You can use your Fevicryl glue or Fevicol or any kind of glue you're having. You can use that, and one by one we will stick all the things together. So I'm quickly gonna do this. So when you're applying glue on your MDF embellishment, make sure you apply a lesser quantity of glue. Don't let the glue show from the cuttings of the designs that you are using. So one by one, I'm gonna stick all the things together. I'm gonna place everything together. Make sure about your placement. Just before sticking, just try once, place it once on your main base, and then be sure about it and then stick it. So we are almost done. We have completed our artwork, and I hope you all liked watching the tutorial. If you did so, do like, share and subscribe our channel. Share it with your friends also. If you want to book any kind of art supply, you can connect with us from FB and IG. Thank you so much for watching. Just before I complete it, adding some sprays of my dark night color to the base, making the color flowy and sprinkling the color on the complete base. to give it the complete vintage look. Thank you so much for watching.